Former special assistant to President Trump, Marc Lotter, also a great friend of the show. Mark, it seems like the only pick that hasn't been controversial is our good friend Doug Collins. The media seems just fine with that one, but they are not fine with RFK Jr. Just want to get your reaction.
No, it's really amazing. And I'm down here at the America First Policy Institute Summit where we had the president last night. I saw Doug Collins. So happy for him. But look, the media is losing its mind because they're losing control. These are people who have been brought in to be the leaders of this administration who believe in putting America first, not bureaucrats first. And that's really everything you see. The one thread you see running through all of these nominees is that they believe in the president's agenda and the American people. They'll lead these teams of bureaucrats, but they're going to lead them in the direction that the president wants to go. He was the one who was elected, not them.
Yeah, Mark, it's interesting, isn't it? The media, they were real quick to give their 2 cents on RFK, but let's take a listen to just how CNN is reacting.
Will they resist RFK on vaccines? I don't know. And but I certainly think Gates probably has the toughest hill to climb.
Well, America, I hope you like measles. Thanks to all of you.
Somebody said to me today, I can't think of any single individual who'd be more damaging to public health than RFK.
So, Mark, at this point, do we really think it would make any difference at all to the media who Trump picked for any position at all? I mean, I think it seems as if they're going to have a problem no matter who the decision is.
Well, right. I mean, it's a continuation of what we saw during the campaign. It's scare tactics. They can't actually argue policy, so they want to make you afraid. They want to resist through fear. I don't think the American people are buying it. Look, RFK Jr. is going to go in and ask questions. And if the questions are that what we're doing is working, or if what a recommendation is should remain that recommendation, then I have no doubt that both he and the president will likely continue on a path where the science, the health, they all match up and they're all in alignment. But what's wrong with asking questions? And I think that's the thing that really strikes me, especially about the media. I'm like, your job is to ask questions. Why are you afraid of someone asking questions and making sure that what we think we believe, we actually do?
Yeah, that's a great point. And as you can imagine, the reaction, well, it's not stopping with RFK. The left is having a complete meltdown over a long list of Trump's picks. Take a listen.
Let's talk about some of the picks that you just ran through. Matt Gaetz, Tulsi Gabbard, Pete Hegseth.
The general vibe on the Hill right now is WTF. People are shocked at the news.
Shocking and galling.
I thought it was the worst cabinet level appointment in history.
These are hardcore Trump loyalists.
Desire to go into the organization and tear things apart.
We are in pure George Orwell 1984 land.
The sky has fallen.
Okay.
The sky has fallen.
Calm down. Pump the brakes. It's going to be just fine. But if you ask any of them, wow, they are stressed out this morning, Mark.
They are. And the reason is simple. It's because these people are actually, again, not going to listen to the bureaucrats. They're going to lead the bureaucrats. And D.C. operates on a very simple system. There are certain career paths you must follow to get these most coveted positions. And when the swamp signs off on you, then you're a member of the club, regardless of your party. He said, I've got my own club. Right now it's called Mar-a-Lago, and that's where we all are. But otherwise, he's like, these are the people that are going to come in and do the people's business, not the swamp's business. And that's what has them so afraid right now. I mean, why should a man who served 3 terms in combat, Pete Hegseth, and has oak leaves on his collar, not stars, not be qualified to be the Secretary of Defense?
Well, that's such a good point, Mark. But listen, it's one thing what the media thinks, it's one thing what the public thinks, but what really matters is what the Senate thinks. And do you expect all of Trump's picks to be confirmed? Or do you think someone, let's say like Representative Matt Gaetz, do you think they could see some trouble getting confirmed by the Senate? What do you think?
Well, generally speaking, the Senate, and you're a former lawmaker, CW, you know this, each of these chambers, whether it's in Oklahoma, whether it's in Congress, likes to have its say, likes to remind you that they're there.
Especially
senators.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. But generally, at least one cabinet pick of, regardless who's in office, one doesn't make it through. And so I would assume that there would be somebody that the Senate's going to be like, we're going to remind you, advice and consent comes from us. And whether that's Matt Gaetz or someone else, I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised. Most administrations, regardless of party, go through this, and one of their picks suddenly gets revoked and removed.
Information. Truth. is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.